They spread their seeds using one of the most dramatic dispersal methods in the world. They explode.
In this video, we will explore 15 of the most dangerous trees you should never touch. These trees possess harmful properties that can cause severe health consequences, and in some cases, even death. Let's dive right into the list, starting with the first dangerous tree. Number 1, Manchineel tree. The manchineel tree, also known as the little apple of death, is native to the tropical regions of North and South America, including the Caribbean, Mexico, Central America, and northern parts of South America. The tree is often found in coastal areas, and its appearance can be deceiving. It produces small, greenish-yellow fruits that resemble apples, but ingesting them could be fatal. The entire manchineel tree is toxic, including its bark, leaves, and fruits. Contact with any part of the tree can cause severe skin reactions, including blistering, swelling, and painful dermatitis. The tree's sap contains a powerful toxin called phorbol, which can cause a range of symptoms, from painful burns to respiratory distress. It is so dangerous that standing beneath the tree during rainfall can lead to skin blistering, as the rainwater mixes with the sap. If you accidentally ingest the fruit, you can experience severe gastrointestinal symptoms, including vomiting, diarrhea, and abdominal pain. Ingesting larger amounts can lead to life-threatening complications, such as kidney failure, seizures, and even death. Even inhaling the smoke from burning manchineel wood can cause respiratory issues, as the toxic chemicals are released into the air. If you come into contact with a manchineel tree or any of its parts, it is essential to seek immediate medical attention. Washing the affected area with soap and water may help remove the toxin, but further treatment may be required depending on the severity of the reaction. Antihistamines and corticosteroids may be prescribed to reduce inflammation and manage symptoms. While the manchineel tree poses a significant risk to humans, it is essential to note that it plays a crucial role in its natural habitat. It serves as a protective barrier against beach erosion and provides shelter for various wildlife species. Despite its dangerous properties, the manchineel tree is an essential part of the ecosystems in which it thrives. Number 2, Gympie tree. The Gympie tree, also known as the stinging brush or suicide plant, is found in the rainforests of Australia. It is notorious for its painful stinging hairs, which cover the entire tree, including its leaves, stems, and fruit. These hairs contain a potent neurotoxin that can cause extreme pain and discomfort when touched. Contact with the tree can lead to immediate pain, which has been compared to being burned by hot acid or electrocuted. The pain can last for hours or even days, with some victims experiencing recurring symptoms for months. In addition to the pain, exposure to the tree's hairs can cause skin irritation, inflammation, and welts. Some individuals may also experience difficulty breathing, heart palpitations, and vomiting. The best way to avoid the harmful effects of the Gympie tree is to steer clear of it. If you accidentally come into contact with the tree, do not rub or scratch the affected area, as this can cause the hairs to break and release more toxins. Instead, try using a strip of adhesive tape to remove the hairs gently. Seek medical attention if the pain becomes unbearable or if symptoms worsen. Number 3, Sandbox tree. The sandbox tree, also known as the dynamite tree or monkey's pistol, is native to tropical regions of North and South America. It is a dangerous tree due to its poisonous sap and the explosive nature of its fruit. The tree's sap is highly toxic and contains chemicals that can cause severe skin irritation, blistering, and inflammation. If the sap comes into contact with your eyes, it can cause temporary or even permanent blindness. The tree's leaves and bark are also toxic and should not be ingested. Another hazard posed by the sandbox tree is its fruit. The fruit resembles a small pumpkin, and when mature, it explodes with a loud bang, scattering seeds at high speeds. These seeds can travel over 100 feet and cause injury to anyone standing nearby. To avoid harm from the sandbox tree, it is best to stay away from it and be cautious when exploring areas where it is known to grow. If you come into contact with the tree's sap, wash the affected area immediately with soap and water and seek medical attention if symptoms persist. Number 4, Strychnine tree. The strychnine tree, native to Southeast Asia and Australia, is a highly poisonous tree with an infamous reputation. The tree produces seeds that contain the deadly alkaloids strychnine and brucine, making it one of the most dangerous trees in the world. The seeds are small and disc-shaped with a hard, brownish-gray exterior. While they may look harmless, ingesting even a small amount of the seeds can be fatal. Symptoms of strychnine poisoning include muscle spasms, convulsions, respiratory failure, and eventually death. The toxins in the seeds can also cause severe gastrointestinal distress, leading to vomiting and diarrhea. In the past, strychnine has been used as a pesticide to control rodent populations. However, due to its high toxicity, its use has become heavily regulated and is now banned in many countries. To stay safe around a strychnine tree, it is crucial to avoid consuming any part of the tree, especially the seeds. If you suspect that you or someone else has ingested the seeds, seek immediate medical attention, as prompt treatment can be life-saving. Number 5. Yew tree. Yew trees, found predominantly in Europe, North Africa, and Asia, are an ancient tree species known for their toxic properties. All parts of the tree, except for the fleshy red fruit, contain a deadly toxin called taxine, which can cause severe illness and even death if ingested. The most toxic part of the yew tree is its needle-like leaves. When consumed, taxine can cause a rapid onset of symptoms, including dizziness, nausea, vomiting, muscle tremors, and difficulty breathing. In severe cases, ingestion can lead to heart failure, seizures, coma, and death. Despite its dangers, the yew tree has been used in various ways throughout history. The wood from the tree is highly valued for its flexibility and strength, making it ideal for making longbows. Additionally, certain compounds found in the yew tree have been used in cancer treatments. When encountering a yew tree, it is essential to exercise caution and avoid consuming any part of the tree. If you suspect that you or someone else has ingested yew tree parts, seek immediate medical help, as the consequences can be severe and potentially fatal. Number 6. European spindle. The European spindle, a deciduous shrub native to Europe and Western Asia, is known for its colorful appearance and toxic properties. This small tree or shrub has vibrant green leaves that turn to shades of red and purple in the autumn, and it produces pinkish-red fruits that split open to reveal bright orange seeds. Despite its attractive appearance, the European spindle poses significant dangers, as all parts of the plant contain toxic compounds, including alkaloids, cardiac glycosides, and saponins. The seeds, leaves, and bark of the European spindle are the most toxic parts of the plant. Ingestion of these parts can lead to a range of symptoms, including nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, abdominal pain, and dizziness. More severe cases can result in muscle weakness, seizures, and heart problems, such as irregular heartbeats or even heart failure. The European spindle also poses risks to animals, particularly livestock and domestic pets. Grazing animals like cattle and sheep can be poisoned if they consume the leaves, while dogs and cats may be at risk if they ingest the seeds or other plant parts. To stay safe around the European spindle, it is crucial to avoid touching or consuming any part of the plant. If you suspect that you or someone else has ingested parts of the European spindle, seek immediate medical attention. The same applies to pets. Contact your veterinarian if you suspect they have ingested the plant. Despite its toxicity, the European spindle has been used for various purposes throughout history. The wood from the tree is dense and hard, making it suitable for creating small items like knitting needles, toothpicks, and pegs. Additionally, the plant has been used in traditional medicine for treating ailments like skin infections and digestive disorders. However, due to its toxicity, the use of European spindle in medicine should be approached with extreme caution and under the guidance of a healthcare professional. The European spindle, with its eye-catching appearance, is a dangerous tree that should be treated with respect. By being aware of its toxic properties and avoiding contact or ingestion, you can safely appreciate its beauty in nature. Number 7. Dead man's fingers. Dead man's fingers, a shrub native to China and the Himalayas, derives its eerie name from the appearance of its bluish-black, finger-like fruits. The fruits hang from the tree in clusters, resembling a dead man's hand. Although the fruit's pulp is considered edible and even used in jams and jellies, the seeds within the fruit are toxic and should not be consumed. The seeds of the dead man's fingers contain alkaloids that can cause gastrointestinal distress, including vomiting, diarrhea, and abdominal pain. Ingesting large quantities of the seeds may lead to more severe symptoms, such as dizziness, disorientation, and hallucinations. Although fatalities are rare, it is crucial to exercise caution when handling or consuming the fruits of the dead man's fingers. To stay safe around this plant, it is important to avoid consuming the seeds and to educate children about the potential dangers. If you suspect that you or someone else has ingested the seeds of the dead man's fingers, seek medical attention immediately. Number 8. Suicide tree. The suicide tree, native to India and Southeast Asia, is a highly poisonous tree that has been implicated in many cases of intentional and accidental poisoning. The tree produces a fruit that resembles a small mango, with a large, poisonous seed inside. This seed contains a potent cardiac glycoside called cerberin, which can cause severe heart problems and even death when ingested. Symptoms of cerberin poisoning include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, dizziness, irregular heartbeat, and eventually, heart failure. Ingesting even a small amount of the seed can be fatal, making it one of the most dangerous trees in the world. The suicide tree has a dark history, as its seeds have been used for suicides and homicides in India and other parts of Southeast Asia. Due to its high toxicity, extreme caution should be exercised around this tree, and all parts of it, especially the seeds, should be avoided. If you suspect that you or someone else has ingested the seeds of the suicide tree, it is crucial to seek immediate medical attention. The consequences of ingesting the seeds can be severe, and prompt treatment may be life-saving. Number 9. Poison ivy. Poison ivy is a well-known and widely feared plant native to North America. It is infamous for its ability to cause severe skin reactions upon contact, making it one of the most dreaded plants in the United States and Canada. Poison ivy can grow as a vine or a shrub, with leaves that typically appear in groups of 3. The leaves may vary in color, ranging from green to reddish or orange, depending on the season. The primary danger posed by poison ivy is its sap, which contains an oil called urushiol. This oil is a potent allergen that can cause a severe skin rash called contact dermatitis in sensitive individuals. The rash can manifest as redness, itching, swelling, and blisters. It may take anywhere from a few hours to several days for the rash to appear after contact with the plant, and the severity of the reaction can vary depending on the individual's sensitivity and the extent of exposure. It is important to note that urushiol can remain active on surfaces for long periods, even up to several years. This means that contact with contaminated clothing, tools, or even pet fur can cause a reaction. Additionally, urushiol can become airborne if poison ivy plants are burned, leading to respiratory irritation or even severe lung inflammation if the smoke is inhaled. To avoid the unpleasant effects of poison ivy, it is essential to learn how to identify the plant and avoid contact with it. If you accidentally come into contact with poison ivy, wash the affected area immediately with soap and water to help remove the urushiol before it binds to your skin. Over-the-counter creams and ointments containing hydrocortisone or calamine can help alleviate itching and reduce inflammation. In more severe cases, a doctor may prescribe oral corticosteroids to manage the reaction. While poison ivy is undoubtedly an unwelcome plant for humans, it plays an essential role in its ecosystem. The plant provides food and shelter for various wildlife species, including birds and insects. Understanding how to safely coexist with poison ivy is crucial for maintaining a healthy relationship with the natural world. Number 10. Poison oak. Poison oak, a close relative of poison ivy, is another plant that can cause severe skin reactions upon contact. Native to western North America, poison oak typically grows as a shrub or climbing vine with leaves that appear in groups of 3, similar to poison ivy. The leaves can vary in color from green to reddish or orange depending on the season. Like poison ivy, poison oak contains the allergenic oil urushiol in its sap, which can cause contact dermatitis when it comes into contact with the skin. The symptoms of poison oak exposure include redness, itching, swelling, and blisters. The severity of the reaction can vary depending on individual sensitivity and the extent of exposure. To avoid contact with poison oak, It is essential to learn how to identify the plant and steer clear of it. If you come into contact with poison oak, wash the affected area with soap and water immediately to help remove the urushiol. Over-the-counter treatments such as hydrocortisone cream or calamine lotion can help alleviate itching and reduce inflammation. For more severe cases, a doctor may prescribe oral corticosteroids. Number 11. Water hemlock. Water hemlock, considered one of the most poisonous plants in North America, is a highly toxic plant that poses a significant danger to humans and animals. Water hemlock is found in wetlands, marshes, and damp meadows throughout the United States and Canada. The plant can grow up to 6 feet tall and has small white flowers clustered in umbrella-like formations. All parts of the water hemlock plant are toxic, with the highest concentration of toxins found in the roots. The plant contains a potent toxin called cicutoxin, which can cause severe neurological and gastrointestinal symptoms when ingested. Symptoms of water hemlock poisoning include nausea, vomiting, abdominal pain, seizures, and respiratory failure. Ingesting even a small amount of the plant can be fatal. To stay safe around water hemlock, it is crucial to avoid touching or consuming any part of the plant. If you suspect that you or someone else has ingested water hemlock, seek immediate medical attention, as prompt treatment can be life-saving. Number 12. Oleander. Oleander is a beautiful yet highly toxic flowering shrub native to the Mediterranean, North Africa, and Southeast Asia. Widely grown as an ornamental plant in many parts of the world, oleander is known for its fragrant, colorful flowers that range from white to pink, red, or yellow. Despite its beauty, oleander poses a significant danger due to the presence of toxic compounds in all parts of the plant, including the leaves, flowers, stem, and roots. The primary toxins found in oleander are cardiac glycosides, including oleandrin and nerion. These compounds can have a significant impact on the human heart when ingested, leading to symptoms such as nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, dizziness, irregular heartbeat, and, in severe cases, heart failure or death. Ingesting even a small amount of oleander can be dangerous, making it one of the most poisonous plants in the world. Oleander poisoning can also occur through indirect contact, such as consuming food cooked on oleander branches or using oleander leaves as skewers. The toxins can leach into the food and cause illness if ingested. Additionally, inhaling the smoke from burning oleander plants can cause respiratory irritation and potential poisoning. To stay safe around oleander, it is essential to avoid touching or consuming any part of the plant. If you suspect that you or someone else has ingested oleander, seek immediate medical attention, as prompt treatment can be life-saving. Pet owners should also be vigilant, as oleander poses a danger to animals that may chew on the leaves or flowers. Despite its toxicity, oleander has been used in traditional medicine for various purposes, such as treating skin conditions, heart ailments, and even cancer. However, due to the high risk of poisoning, the use of oleander for medicinal purposes should be approached with extreme caution, and only under the guidance of a healthcare professional. Oleander is a striking yet dangerous plant that should be treated with respect. By being aware of its toxic properties and avoiding contact or ingestion, you can safely appreciate its beauty in gardens and landscapes. Number 13. Angel's Trumpet. Angel's Trumpet is a stunning flowering plant native to South America, known for its large, trumpet-shaped flowers that hang downward from the branches. The flowers come in various colors, including white, yellow, pink, and orange. Although the plant is visually striking and commonly grown as an ornamental plant, it contains toxic compounds that can pose significant risks to humans and animals. All parts of the angel's trumpet plant, including the flowers, leaves, and seeds, contain toxic alkaloids such as scopolamine, hyoscyamine, and atropine. When ingested, these compounds can cause a range of symptoms, including dry mouth, dilated pupils, blurred vision, dizziness, confusion, hallucinations, and even coma. In severe cases, ingestion can lead to respiratory failure and death. To avoid the dangers associated with angel's trumpet, it is essential to exercise caution around the plant and avoid touching or consuming any part of it. If you suspect that you or someone else has ingested angel's trumpet, seek immediate medical attention, as prompt treatment can be life-saving. Number 14. African Poison Arrow Tree. The African poison arrow tree is a small, evergreen tree native to southern and eastern Africa. This tree has a notorious reputation due to its use by indigenous tribes for poisoning arrow tips during hunting and warfare. The tree produces fruits that resemble small plums, but it is the bark and leaves that contain the most potent toxins. The primary toxin found in the African poison arrow tree is a cardiac glycoside called ouabain. When ingested or introduced into the bloodstream, ouabain can cause a range of symptoms, including nausea, vomiting, dizziness, irregular heartbeat, and in severe cases, heart failure or death. To stay safe around the African poison arrow tree, it is crucial to avoid touching or consuming any part of the tree. If you suspect that you or someone else has ingested or come into contact with the tree's toxins, seek immediate medical attention, as prompt treatment can be life-saving. Both the angel's trumpet and African poison arrow tree serve as a reminder that beauty in nature can sometimes be deceiving, and it is essential to be aware of the potential dangers that some plants can pose. Number 15. Rosary pea. The rosary pea is a perennial climbing plant native to tropical and subtropical regions of Asia, Africa, and Australia. The plant is known for its brightly colored seeds, which are typically red with a black or white spot. These seeds have been used for various purposes, such as making jewelry, beads, and percussion instruments. Despite their attractive appearance, the seeds of the rosary pea contain a highly toxic compound called abrin, making them extremely dangerous if ingested or if their outer coating is compromised. Abrin is a potent toxin that can cause severe illness or death when ingested or introduced into the bloodstream. The toxin works by inhibiting protein synthesis within cells, leading to cell death and organ failure. Symptoms of rosary pea poisoning can include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, difficulty breathing, seizures, and even coma. In severe cases, ingestion or exposure to abrin can lead to multi-organ failure and death. The danger posed by rosary pea seeds is compounded by their use in jewelry and other decorative items. If the outer coating of the seed is damaged or pierced, the toxin can be released and absorbed through the skin or mucous membranes. This risk makes handling rosary pea seeds, especially when crafting jewelry, potentially hazardous. To stay safe around rosary pea plants, it is crucial to avoid touching or consuming the seeds and to exercise caution when handling items made from the seeds. If you suspect that you or someone else has ingested or been exposed to rosary pea seeds, seek immediate medical attention, as prompt treatment can be life-saving. In addition to their use in crafts, rosary pea seeds have been employed in traditional medicine for various purposes, such as treating fevers, coughs, and skin infections. However, given the high toxicity of abrin, the use of rosary pea seeds for medicinal purposes is extremely dangerous and should be avoided. The rosary pea serves as a vivid example of the potential dangers that can be hidden within beautiful natural objects. By being aware of the risks associated with the plant and its seeds, and by exercising caution when handling them, you can help ensure your safety and the safety of others.